you. I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Are you talking to you? You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you.
I'm back in line with YK. YK was goody. Southside, man. We in the building was cracking, man. Yeah, some, you know, nigga fresh off a couple of charges. You know what I'm saying? Couple of charges on that YouTube camera. Talk about it. Yeah, I mean, you know, first and foremost, you know, the Battle from Ascension finally dropped me in money bags. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that got to watch that. You know what I mean? Enjoy it for what it was. You know, it was a cool battle. I felt like, you know, it didn't translate like I, you know, I pretty much expected, you know, what happened in the building to translate on cam, and it's pretty much that, you know what I'm saying? Money bags was pretty much hit and miss. You know what I mean? I felt like my first 2 rounds was fire, and by the third, crowd was dead because it was over. It was pretty much like the last battle of the night. It was already 7 battles went down, you know what I'm saying? 2 of them didn't even happen. It would have been 9 battles, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, 3-0 my way, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the battle overall, probably isn't that good, you know what I mean? I had my moments. He had a couple lines that was cool. I definitely had, you know, felt like my first round was crazy. My second round was cool. You know what I mean? My third was all right. You know what I mean? 3-0. Watch. Now, let's get to business. Okay. All Legacy Supreme. Got niggas out here whining, man. Got niggas out here sounding like children, man. Got niggas sounding like mad rookies, man. Oh, niggas is out here angry. Rookies. Niggas is out here angry, man. That's what happens. What happens when you put yourself on a pedestal and you ain't done nothing yet, man. Ooh, it happens. Oh. It happens to you know, it happens to the best of us, you know what I'm saying? Growing pain, you know what I'm saying? You was bound to have that rough night. And that was that rough night. Feel me? You know what I mean? Why do people still, like, why are people playing games with you? Like, you damn near never lose. Let's be serious here. Yeah, facts. It ain't just that. It's like, you know, Snap said it himself, man. Niggas be running. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be, you know how it is, man. When it's a legit fight, motherfuckers find every excuse to run from the battle until they feel like somebody put a chink in the armor. Then they gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because then they feel like they can get an advantage. Right now, really no advantage. So isn't that corny though? I mean, so basically, you're ready to battle. Niggas is ducking you, so now you don't battle. It seems like. Hey, niggas want to protect that shit. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? You notice it's more the newer guys that lay down the challenges to me now because they ready to jump in head first. Anybody that feel like they got a stock to protect or you know, or something to protect, they not finna take me. I'm that nigga that's gonna run in your shit and take everything and fucking and vandalize the crib. This shit is crazy. Don't nobody want to risk that. Still, though, I mean, for you, though. I mean, for the battler who, like, I mean, so why should you stay stagnant because they're ducking you? I don't understand that. This is crazy. But the thing is, you know what I mean, nah, it's not. I'm going to still keep moving. I'm going to still get booked regardless. You know what I mean? I turned down 3-4 times as many battles as I take, and niggas say I take too many battles. So, you know what I mean? It ain't going to stop for me. You know what I mean? As long as the people keep requesting the CBA, it ain't gonna stop. You know what I mean? That's why that's why I was on the Supreme. That's why, you know what I mean, they called me for the Ascension joint, because motherfuckers been requesting that work. Like, that type of work needs to be on the fucking #1 league. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that's gonna put it in all 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? No fuck ups, no mistakes. You know what I mean? Gonna leave it all in the ring, and you know, that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm back to put my fucking foot on niggas' necks. You know, period. You know what I mean? This last run was a learning experience. This time it's the takeover. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that stands in front of me is gonna get dealt with accordingly. You got a hell of, you know what I mean? If they an elite nigga, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. You know what I mean? If you not ready, you're gonna get dusted. Like, period.
So, right now, you had 2 wins back to back. That you might have went 6-0 in the same fucking day on YouTube.
Fact.
Like what do we do now? Where do we go from here? I know the aim got to be some of Madness, Gnome. It's time to get on these main stages.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely coming. You know what I mean? I don't know what's good for some Madness 6. It might be a little too late. It's it's coming up on a month away. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on, but I know it's another Born Legacy supposed to be going down in like October. You know what I mean? You got Traffic 3 in November, going down like November, December, something like that. Like I know probably one of those I'm gonna end up doing, and then you know what I mean. We gonna see about this Gnome situation next year, man. Cause Mike P, man, you gonna have to come out, man. The gap's closing in. The walls is closing. They closing in. You got caught. The walls is closing in, man. And we gonna have to make that happen, man. You know what I mean? The gap, especially after Supreme, the gap done closed.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean?
So you want Mike P? Mike P is next.
That's a possibility. For a Gnome card, that would be dope for that. Like that would fit perfect because we've been going back and forth for a better part of the year. I'm saying he know what's up, man. He know what the fuck is up. He gotta load up. I'm giving you your time. I'm giving you your respect to hold up, cause I know you gotta do what you gotta do. I know, you know what I'm saying. If I was going against me, I need as much time as I can to load up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. That's all. But we go ahead and making it happen. You know what I'm saying? I also thought, after seeing what niggas did at Born Legacy Supreme, I might want some of that smoke with Twerk. You know what I'm saying? I like what he did at Supreme. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we could do something. We could, you know what I mean? We could put something epic together. You know what I mean? I like what he's doing.
You want Twerk? Okay.
I feel like you know what I'm saying. Right now, that would be a crazy battle. I feel like he's grasping. He's learning the steps, and he's learning what it takes to be a mainstay here. You know what I mean? I feel like he showed that. He showed a whole lot of growth in the Ill Will battle. You know what I mean? I feel like he showed a whole lot of growth, especially coming off, the loss to Mike P. Choke. He had a bad choke. You know what I mean? He came back strong with Ill Will. I like that. I like to see that. You know what I mean? I like to see the perseverance. I fuck with that. You know what I mean? That would be. I would take that match if it was presented to me right now.
Okay. Hey, hold on. I got one more. I got one more caller want to come on with you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mickey Factz, you won?
Oh shit! My nigga. My nigga. What's good, man? I'm cool, man. We both on the run right now. Like we can't even be talking on the phone right now. Like you ducking Boston police, I'm ducking New York police. Like we on the run right now. We on the run right now, boy.
I had to fly to LA to get away from Boston, dog. So I'm in LA right now, man. You know what I mean? So
man, that was some other shit, man. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus, we might need fuck JC and Low. We might need JC and Mickey Factz first. He coming like that. We might need that first.
Oh man.
Shit.
It's not about that. It's about YK. You know what I'm saying? And the tireless work ethic that you've been putting in over so many years. And I think I said this last time I was on the phone with them, with Angry Fan Radio. I started the conversation off with like, yo, why y'all disrespecting YK? Why? Like, are y'all kidding me? Like, this man is the blue collar worker of battle rap. Like, if he's in front, like he's been on big stages. Like people kind of, I don't know why people be forgetting. You know what I'm saying? Like this man he's taking out whoever y'all put in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if he hasn't taken them out, he has great debatable battles. There was the Slade thing, and there was maybe the Big Cannon thing, and the real deal. But outside of those three battles, like YK has pretty much done work, D. Like it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I think the respect level.
YK beat Big Cannon.
Man, I felt like me and Big Cannon was definitely it's definitely debatable. I feel like Slave is one you can look at. That was a long time ago. The BT joint you can look at, that was also a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you're gonna look at those battles to look at my discrepancies, look at what I'm doing now and how I learned from those mistakes, you know, from then and how I, you know, grew with the shit now. Like, I'm not making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making no mistakes in no battles. You know what I mean? That is point blank. You know what I mean? So, like, all those battles were pretty much every battle was a learning experience, but those, you know, I go back to. I'll be like, I'm never gonna feel like how I felt again after them battles. I'm sure I'm never gonna feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Ever. It's my pride. It's pride thing too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I was part of that first wave when battle rap started. I was more like a nigga in the cut. You know what I'm saying? The stars were on their A game. I said this on another interview the other day. Like, I felt like when I came in, you know, I had the Aaron Rodgers effect. It wasn't that I wasn't good. It was that Brett Favre is still around. You know what I'm saying? He's you know what I mean? They proven they're the most popular, and the niggas is still out here at a high level. So it was like, you know, I kind of had to get in where I fit in, hold the clipboard a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When I get my turn to go, you know, put on the best show possible. You know, that was pretty much like my first run, my first go around. You know what I mean? I made it, you know, fortunate enough to make it to, you know, the main stage in Detroit and Nome too, and do my thing on the main stage in New York. But I felt like, you know, it really wasn't my time yet to be like one of them front runners. You know, I still had a lot to learn as far as the business and branding yourself and how to, you know, how to boost your stock. You know what I mean? I came in just trying to rap and I'm betting you and I'll beat you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to smoke niggas, and then, you know, not knowing the game is getting bigger than that. It's turning into, like, you know, a mini music industry. So, you know, you got to be more methodical and more strategic about going about business and doing certain things. So now that, you know, I've got that experience and I've learned all that, it's time to come back and put the foot on the neck. Whoever steps in front of me, it's a problem. You got a whole heap of problem on a plate for you, and you're going to have to deal with it. That's why you're not putting the niggas the niggas that's pretty much on fire smoking shit every time. Like, it, you know what I mean? It looks like a good battle on paper, but when we get there, it ain't a good battle. Like, me versus Jackboy looks like a good battle on paper. Niggas like, oh, that's fire. Jackboy's new nigga, YK most underrated. No, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to do surgery. I'm going to pick him apart. You know what I mean? He going to come in there and rap. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like his performance was respectable, but you just got beat to the punch every time. You got out-punched. You got out-angled. You got out everything. You know what I'm saying? I had everything for you. I had punches, jokes, you know, personals, you know, direct shit. You know what I mean? All that. Breaking down your battles, all that. You know what I mean? It was just, you know, if you're being good at one, and I think that's a lot of the new niggas things. They're only good at one thing. They like master in one category. When you go against a vet is a jack of all trades. If they see you a master of one category, okay, this nigga's cold with the punchlines. All right, I'm going to attack him a different way. I'm going to come at him with angles to make his punchlines less effective. Or I'm going to come this way, you know, and make it, you know, I'm going to come whichever way to make your strength ineffective. If you an angler, nigga, I'm going to bomb you with all haymakers to make your angles get boring. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just different ways to attack. So, you know what I mean? And if that is gonna break that down, you know what I'm saying, more or less than, you know, a newbie that's just gonna come in there and try to rumble with the best bars they got. You know what I mean? I felt like Jack came to rumble with the best bars he had at that time, but it just wasn't enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? And him getting on every interview throwing fifths only makes it better. Keep on getting on their interview, cussing people out. keep on doing it. keep on with it because it's hilarious. And niggas is going.
Hey, Mickey Factz.
What's up?
Hey, there was a time when you was, I believe you was managing Bourne. Was it Bourne you was managing?
Yeah. I was managing Bourne.
All right, look. If you had, look from a manager's standpoint, right? You see YK, he's here. He's been here, though. I remember when he was battling old Red, Tay-Rock, all that. We want YK to stay because he deserves it. What advice would you give as a manager to YK?
Well, if I was a manager to YK, like, first of all, let's be clear. I already put in an executive call for YK on Monday.
Okay.
I already called him. I said, yo, this is enough. Like, this doesn't make any sense anymore. Like, this man it's the Tay-Rock thing. Like, I remember going up to Tay-Rock right before Clips battled John, and I said, yo, this Young Ill shit, him ducking doesn't make sense. You deserve more. A year later, the nigga took off. It wasn't because I told him, you know, he deserves more, but I was letting him know, like, yo, your work is not going unseen. And at some point, you're going to crack through the concrete and you're going to shine, bro. And I feel like the same thing is going to happen with YK. Because at this point, like, it's the consistency. You know what I'm saying? It's 2-3-0 back to back. He has to have somebody in his corner that's pushing for him. Like, yo, dog, get YK on a bigger card. Get him on a BL6, if not headlining, co-headlining. You know what I'm saying? If he's not on a Born Legacy, have him be as a surprise battle on a Gnome. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he hasn't been in front of big crowds. He's been in front of 1,000 people already against B Magic. He's been in front of 650 people in front of JC. He's been in front of 500 people in front of going against Cortez and John. Like, so, like, this, the big crowd thing is not, that's not even an issue right now. That
don't apply. That don't apply to me. That's what some people try to say that, oh, what are you gonna do in a big room? Like, I've done it, and that's the thing with me. I've done it from the big room to the small rooms. 20 people, 30 people in the room, I done got it to shake. 1,000 people in the room, I done got it to shake. Man, I done did this on pretty much every level.
Right. For me, I think it's a media thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has to be more in the media. You know what I mean? And then he has to also, you know, fix up the image. You know what I'm saying? Once the image, like, he has to have the people look at him and be like, you know what? I fuck with him. Like, I want to emulate him. I want to be like YK. Like, that's
well, I mean,
all.
How do we do that though?
Yeah, we think we like shit like that is all like slowly but surely getting fixed. You feel me? Like, I feel like I haven't been having that problem lately. Like, you know what I mean? As far as my appearance, I've been Gucci. I've been Gucci. You know what I'm saying? It's just getting back. It's just getting back in that big stage. I kind of fell back a little bit, you know, taking battles here and there because, you know, I had a daughter and all, so, you know, I was adjusting to being a new dad and all that. So, but now that it is appreciate it, man, appreciate it. Now, a year's gone by. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much broken in with the dad shit, and it's time to get back to work 10 toes down, like, you know, back to back, shutting down buildings and shit. So it's just, you know, we getting back, and then, you know, the Cave Gang and the Dot Mob cosign is only going to help, you know what I mean? There's definitely a good look to have, you know, a strong force, strong presence on the East Coast, especially. That's where all the big URL events is at in New York. So, you know what I mean, having a strong presence out there. Because I'm going to tell you, I come to event dolo. It don't matter to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came to plenty of events dolo. You know what I'm saying? Dolo. Get on that stage and burn it down. You know what I'm saying? Now that I got, you know, motherfuckers in my corner to push for me, it's, you know, it's going to become undeniable. You know what I mean? I got Rock pushing for me. I got Av pushing for me. I got Grizz pushing for me. You know what I mean? The whole Cave, the whole Dot Mob. I got, you know what I mean? I got Team Homie niggas pushing for me. My niggas Slave, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Shit is gonna business won't pick up.
Hey, you know what? Hey, YK, is that why you joined Cave Game? Not saying you used him for that, but was that one of the main things that made you want to join Cave Game? Was you thought about the push and whatnot? How you could benefit also?
I mean, that's just one of the things, you know what I'm saying, on top of the fact of the respect factor I got to the members of the group, you know what I'm saying? That was the main thing, the respect level for the people that's already there. That's one thing. And then, you know, second thing is like, yo, this is, you know what I mean, this is a whip right here. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody in the crew has their own path. Like, you know what I mean? We're not, none of us are doing the same thing. Like, everybody's got different missions. And then when we bring it all together, you know what I mean, you got hella food on the table. So, you know what I mean, moving with niggas I respect, you know what I mean, getting bigger pushes, you know what I'm saying, they still got, you know what I mean, all of them still hungry, Av's still hungry, Briz still hungry, Rock, she's still hungry, you know what I mean, they all got, you know, monumental battles coming up. So, you know what I mean, we all sharpening each other's swords, keeping each other tight, you know what I mean, got Ryder and Trez on the come up, you know what I mean. They going, you know, get hardened up by this, you know, main stage type action. You know what I'm saying? Trez has already been feeling it. You know what I mean? He battled JC, he battled Rum, he battled, you know, two of the hottest dudes, pretty much. You know what I mean? Besides myself and a few others, them pretty much are two of the most dangerous dudes doing this right now. Like, you know what I mean? And they're gonna battle each other. You know, a battle that could possibly change the game, change the whole culture. Like, niggas is really going to have to step their bars and then brighten up after those two do their thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's all those experiences, you know, Cave is just making us stronger. You know what I mean? Just, it's hardening us up. We're going to be able to deal with anything. You know what I'm saying? Once, you know what I mean, it's going to come to a time where these crews going to have to face off with each other at events. You know, it's already been a Cave team talk. It's already been a Cave first NWX talk. So, you know what I mean? It's a lot of good things, different things for the culture, you know, pushing it forward. You know what I mean? Everybody says it's dying. I don't necessarily believe that. I just think it's under, you know, renovation. You know what I mean? You got to move some people out that everybody was used to seeing, and you got to move some new people in. The transition ain't going to happen overnight. So, you know, I'm all on the up and up with mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on working, keep on cracking the glass till that mug break. You know what I mean? I've seen a story from my nigga Mac Myron. Shout out to my nigga Mac Myron. He posted some shit on Facebook. He's like, you know, his first PG he did, that nigga North said was like, nah, I don't fuck with you. You ain't, you know what I mean? I don't know if you ready, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if Ill Will co-signing you or not. I don't think you ready. You know what I'm saying? He said the next battle he came back, smoked the nigga, did his thing. You know what I'm saying? They brought him back again. He came back, he smoked the nigga, and he choked. That battle ain't dropping. They brought him back again, and he fucking, this last PG they said he was in there wilding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made everybody believe it. So, you know what I mean? Just stories like that, like, it's motivation, man. Like, a lot of shit will beat you down, these politics, hating fans, hating battle rappers on the low, like all this shit is trying to beat you down, man. You just gotta keep pushing forward, man. Fuck the bullshit. You know what I mean? Fuck the bullshit. Take all the positives you get and use that for your motivation. You can use the negativity for your motivation too. Just don't let it break you. You know what I mean? I've been doing this a while. You know what I mean? I've been called a lot of things, gatekeepers and Mr. Underrated, and I'm gonna be a PG forever, this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I mean? Captain tried to beat me down. It's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work. I'm only come back stronger. You know what I mean? Period. Now we back. Like, now, you know what I mean? Jackboy bodies on the pay-per-view. You can go pay for that, watch that until they drop it on the tube in about a month or two. Money bags battle.
Nasty.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nasty. Yeah,
nasty.
Well,
I tell you, being cool right now. This nigga was saying you was ducking him, and this, that, and he called you out, if I'm not mistaken, right? Then he called you.
Yeah. And you know what? This is how I played it so cool. I just let it be. I never said no. I never turned the dude down. I never was like, no, I ain't gonna battle. I said, I'm gonna see. Because at the time, it was a lot of people that, 4 or 5 months ago when he first did the video, it was a lot of people on the table for me to come back and battle. You had Prez, Prez was a possibility. Moneybags was a possibility. Louise made a call out. That's a possibility. Mike P, you going back and forth about this, that's still up in the air. You know what I mean? Jackboy makes the call out. I was just like, when he first did it, I let it sit for a day and see what type of reaction it get. Then I saw you shared it, it started getting some heat.
You know me, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You shared it, and then it caused some heat. Then Norbs made a post like, who want to see YK versus Jackboy, and then like the joint post got like 400 or 500 likes. I'm like, oh shit, all right. So I called Beasley. Called him right away, like, oh, what's up? Beasley got a phone, and what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Beasley cool as shit with it. Cannon, what's going on? We were just talking about you. So I'm like, yeah, what's up with this nigga? What's happening? You know what I mean? Buddy throwing shots. Cocky new cat, man, what's up with him? Y'all know this my thing. Y'all know I lick my chops when it comes to a new dude that think he the shit. You know what I mean? I love breaking them niggas in. Bow, give you that ass whooping. That ain't sweet around here. Bow, smack you upside the head. You know what I mean? So he was like, we was just, the thing was getting a date for it. That was the only thing, a date. You know what I mean? You got Gnome coming up, Double Impact Gnome, fucking Ascension card, Born Legacy out the ass. All these cards they got coming up. It's like which battles, which card should we do this battle on? You know what I mean? At first I thought we was going to do it at Ascension. Thought it was going to be me and Jackboy at Ascension. You know what I mean? Because Jackboy really hasn't had any battles, by itself. You know what I mean? Besides the PG, out of the PGs, he hasn't had anything on his own. His joints have been 2-on-2. So I'm like, okay, we could do it here. But then it's like, no, I want money bags. Y'all be, battling most underrated. I'm like, all right, bet. We do money bags first, and then we do you and Jackboy at Born Legacy Supreme. And I'm like, bet, that's a go. You know what I mean? The reason it turned out being a surprise battle because I thought we wasn't going to do it. They was trying to push it back. I guess Jackboy, he had some personal shit going on, and he didn't know if he was going to be able to make it on the 29th, but he ended up getting out of that situation and being able to make it. So, you know what I mean? We just promoted it as we just did it as like a secret surprise battle, you know what I'm saying? Because that's really been the trend since Gnome 6, since they first did it, you know what I mean? They had Chess and Av come out, and they stole the show, you know what I mean? The surprise battles has been pretty much a thing now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, cool, you know what I mean? They don't expect us to be on this joint anyway. They're already excited for the matchups, you know what I mean? This is perfect. Like, I was dead red. Like, I'm like, cool. They laid it out. I'm like, yep, locked and loaded. Let's go. All I had to do was wait for the date to come in there and do what I did.
Damn, this shit is crazy. All right. Talk to me, Mickey. I mean, who do you want to see YK battle?
That is a very, very good question, man.
And you know what's crazy? When people ask that question, it's so hard. And when niggas think about it, it's like, damn, this nigga really battled damn near everybody. It's only a couple of niggas. There's only a couple of cats that I haven't battled. I would say this. Twerk is a possibility. I like what he's doing, and I like how he, as I said earlier, I like how he's grown. I would take that battle. Rum Nitty's another. If they called me for Rum Nitty, I'll tell you this right now. If they called me for Rum Nitty, as soon as I get off that phone, I'm turning all my social, I'm turning everything off, and I'm going in the cave, big bags of weed. I'm in the dungeon until the battle because I know how serious that smoke is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with Rum.
A lot of people see that matchup and say, oh. A lot of people see that matchup and say, "Oh, Rum will kill him. Because Rum is popping. He's hot right now." Nah, I'm going in that dungeon and I'm coming out with a weapon y'all ain't seen before for this nigga. Because this nigga's, you know what I mean? He's with it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's one of them too. Come out with some shit you never seen before. Oh my God, like, dude is amazing. Like, I'm not no hating ass nigga. Like, I'm gonna talk my shit, but when a nigga's good. Nigga good, man. And that shit is good. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of matchup that get me going. That's the type of matchup that get me going. Like, yeah, because I know he's gonna come with something that's gonna motivate me to be on my shit better.
To really turn up, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm man, Twerk, Rum, you know what I'm saying? K-Shine gonna forever be on the hit list until we actually,
I'm not mad at Shine.
Yeah, until we actually
battle.
Me and him would be epic. You know what I'm saying? But Shine, you know, his stock up right now, so you know he probably wouldn't take me unless the bag is crazy. You know what
though, YK, let me ask you this, because you said before you turned down just as many battles as you accepted. How much does your opponents play into who you play a part in you picking a match?
It really, to me, it affects the price.
Okay.
It affects my price. Like if a nigga's popping, he's buzzing, he's got views or a name, yeah, I'll take a discount. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he cut it. You know what I mean? I knock off a few hundred. You know what I'm saying? Off the price. You know what I mean? I knock off something off the price. You know what I'm saying? If it's a nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not gonna benefit pocket, you know what I mean? I'm gonna benefit, you know what I mean, buzz and view wise. So, you know what I mean? I'll take that trade. You know what I'm saying? But if like, you know what I mean? I do these small leagues like these no names. Oh, I'm whacking you niggas over the head, full price. I ain't budging. You know what I mean? Because it don't make no sense no other way. You know what I mean? Every time I do a small battle just to travel and see some shit and fuck with motherfuckers, you know, I get rid of, why you taking this nigga UK, you should be battling this, that, and the third. It's like, Joe, if the look don't make sense, the bag gotta make sense. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? You call me with Twerk or Rum on the table and you trying to work out a price, we can work something out. You know what I'm saying? If you calling me with MC Bubblefuck, you know what I'm saying, from North Dakota or some shit, yeah, I'm going to whack you over the head. You're going to have to come out some bands.
What about Chef Trez?
You know what I mean? That's really hot. You say what?
What about Chef Trez?
That's Cave. He the new member. We brought him in on
right.
You know, we inducted him in at Supreme when he battled Rum. You know what I'm saying? He kind of, you know, Rum didn't play with him that night, you know, but shit, he still did his thing. You know what I mean? And shit, like I said, those type of battles are gonna mold Trez into a monster. You know what I mean? He's gonna learn from these two battles back to back, and he's gonna come back a whole different monster. Like the next nigga, like Chef Trez and Chess gotta happen. 2 bounce back battles. You know what I'm saying? They both gonna be on 100, on 1,000. Because I know Chess ain't happy for what he did, and you know, even though Trez did his thing, I know he felt like he could have did better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree with that.
That's a matchup waiting to happen, and it makes perfect sense. It should shit. So let's see that a surprise Summer Madness or a main event of a warm up card or something. That would be dope as fuck.
I agree.
Chef Trez versus Chef. Yeah, that would be super dope.
That battle didn't happen.
Yeah, it's a battle that makes sense, and it makes sense even more now since you know Chef's coming off of what happened to him at Born Legacy, and you know. Trez, you know, he did his thing, but you know, the consensus was, you know, Rum got the best of that exchange. So like, they both looking to bounce back, and they both looking to bounce back heavy. You know what I'm saying? These are two of the new fan favorites right now. So it makes perfect sense. Like that battle would be crazy.
Well, hold on. What about you and Chess? Would you take that?
Yeah, but I'd spank him though. That would probably be where I might do him worse than JC did him. JC outwitted him. I'm gonna school him. JC beat him down, but JC beat him down with wit. I'm gonna talk to him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
how y'all feel about Chess stock right now? Is he dropping the ball?
A little bit. He just got to bounce back. That's all. You know, that's all it takes. He needs to get a battle. He needs to get a battle that makes sense, that people want to see, and he's got to come 3 rounds like he did his first round against Tay-Rock. He's had 3 of those. And then he'll be back in the good pieces.
How you feel
right now?
I mean, I agree. I think Chess, he dropped a little bit, just a little bit. You know, that's my young boy, man. He's from the Bronx, so you know, I gotta show love to the young boy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I was shocked, man. I was shocked that JC kind of went crazy on him like that. And, you know, he has to, it's the conditioning, man. Last time I was on the phone, B, it's the conditioning. He got to be conditioned. You got to spit your round. Let me tell y'all something about my battle with Daylight, right? In the second round, right, when I started the round off, with a rebuttal. And then Daylight, he said something, right? And when he said something, I forgot how to start my round. I went blank. But then, like I said on Angry Fan Radio, I said I can go from anywhere in my verse. I can start from anywhere in my verse and then and continue on. So I started in the third bar.
Pick it up.
In my second round, bro. I split my third and fourth bar, right? And then I went back to my first bar and my second bar. Then I went to the fifth and sixth bar. So like it's no excuse, B. It's no excuse. You gotta be conditioned.
Yeah.
You gotta do it has to be some type of tactics that you have to add to the training portion of the battle, because it's not just a battle. You have to do media. You have to do the shit talking, and then you have to train. Like, I trained every day. Like, Lux was freestyling for Arsenal 4 in the morning in the projects, just rhyming loud as hell, headphones in, working out 4 in the morning. Like, we take this shit seriously. I don't know what these guys are doing that they preparing a week before. Like, I heard Cortez say, yo, we write a week before, you know what I'm saying? No, that's not hot. That's not hot, B. Prepare properly, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, cut it out, B.
Niggas be saying, you know what, I don't believe Cortez when he says that, because he does that a lot. But niggas be saying that to make themselves look like, oh, I could do this. You know what I mean? I'm God level with it. Like, it really doesn't matter.
Oh,
it really doesn't. As long as you prepared. Like Mickey said, you know what I mean? I had to do the same thing, you know, with the Jackboy battle, because the time limits or whatever. You know, I did my first round. They cut me off. I had maybe like 8 bars left. You know what I'm saying? I started my second round from where I ended my first round, then went into my second round. You know what I'm saying? It's just able to be prepared enough to the point where if something happens, you could change some shit up on the fly, and the fans or nobody on stage or even know it.
Nobody will know.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be like it's planned. It'll be like it was planned. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like it will look like just your regular game plan, knowing in the back of your mind you fucking changed up 6 bars up in your second round. You know what I'm saying? You changed the scheme in your third round and put it in your first. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing you did none of that. I mean, it's just
right.
Like I said, the 5 P's, man. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Straight up.
There you go. Okay. There you go.
Talking to you. You ready? Talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Are you talking to you? Are you talking to you? You ready? Talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you.